Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the defensive side of the ball. We have a little bit of a blitz scheme for you today, and the formation we're going to be in is nickel 2-4-5 over wide, and we're going to be using Minnesota's playbook, but it's in a few different other ones as well. Play we're going to be coming out in is free fire 3, so we're going to have a little bit of a blitz, a zone blitz to this, and a little bit of a man blitz side. So depending on what you like, being able to mix them in different ways, they kind of come, one comes from like the left side, one sort of comes from the right side. So definitely stuff that you can just mix in with basic normal coverages, and hopefully you can have success with it. I do like both of these blitzes, and like I said, mixing them in every once in a while, obviously. And I should probably say this at the beginning of the video, you can't just go in and call these blitzes every single play. If you get 30 plays online, you can't just go out and call free fire 3 and the hammer blitz that we're going to come out in and just expect to have success. You need to mix in other coverages, mix in man, mix in zone, mix in cover 3 for cover 4 and whatnot. So, but that's enough rambling about that. Let's jump out onto the field. I'm going to come out in our free fire blitz. We'll come out with everybody going out onto routes and yeah, kind of go from there. See you guys out on the field. So like I said, here on the offense side of the ball, we just have everybody going out onto routes. We do have a nice tight condensed formation here. Sort of helps us with our alignments when you get into like 5 wide and stuff like that. This formation is still pretty good from that, but I can kind of mess it up. So nice tight formation for us as well. And like I said, everybody going out on the routes. So to set this blitz up, and we're going to set the other blitz up the same exact way, very, very simple. All we're going to do is hold the left trigger or your L2 button. We're going to press our corners, and of course in this alignment right here, you really don't have to do that. Sometimes whenever you face those more spread out formations, pressing kind of puts the guys where they need to be for the blitzes, but that's just kind of what I like to do with this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the right stick to the right to adjust our defensive line, and then we're going to slant them inside. So now our play is going to look like this. So we have those 2 linebackers blitzing and then all of our defensive linemen. And then our last adjustment that we can make to this is we can drop off this guy over here, kind of the opposite side, the side of the zoned linebacker. We can drop him off into just whatever. We can put him in a purple zone, and then we can kind of just use her back over the middle of the field, switch stick, start on the right side of the field, switch stick to towards the middle or whatever. Do whatever you want to do in that department. And I do want to mention before we even call the blitz, since this is a nickel formation, any of these secondary, second level guys, where like obviously Martellus, he's already a safety, but Blake Cashman, Wilson, we can sub those guys out for safeties as well. I sort of just left it stock just for the sake of this video, but if you are in regs or something like that, or even if you're in a mutt team, whatever the case may be, you can also put safeties in those spots to get a little bit more acceleration or whatever, speed and whatnot. So just running this play, everybody going out on the routes, you're going to see we're going to come screaming through the B gap, super duper nice. And if you had a keen eye to that one, you can kind of see we also had a guy looping around the right side. We had Blake Cashman in this case, kind of looping around that right side, so we'll kind of roll out here with the quarterback. So setting up the same way, pressing, crashing our defensive line down, slanting them down, and then you can do them on a purple zone, man them up, whatever you want to do. Put them on the running back, however you want to adjust behind it. And I just like kind of use her over the middle. But if you're quarterback, we don't necessarily have contains on this play. But what I do like here, whenever you see here, if we're able to snap the ball, if I do want to roll out, yeah, there is kind of a blitzer right there that our linebacker sort of just cleans us up as sort of a pseudo way to keep us in the pocket. So we'll just kind of set it up again here, pressing, crashing down, and of course you don't have to actually go over to Turner. You can obviously universally adjust him, put him wherever you want to, but just a super simple blitz. We are sending 5, so this is obviously something we're not going to go to all the time. We definitely want to catch our opponent off guard, and we'll call this one more time. We'll kind of see here, and actually they did a pretty good job. Not sure if we might have kept an extra guy in. Not exactly sure what happened there. Of course, it's not going to be 100%. You know, it's not going to be a nano like back in the day. Maybe I'm dating myself right there with that one. I don't even know if we use the term nanos anymore in the games. But regardless, stuff is going to be more inconsistent than others and whatnot. But this is a fairly consistent one that I found. We'll see here, there, we actually get the looper coming around the edge. And of course, I'm not actually moving my controller over here to scramble or whatnot on that one. But again, that time you saw the kind of the looper coming around the wide side of the formation. I just want to interrupt the video really quick here, guys, and remind you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying, and join us on this journey here to hopefully 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's what we're pushing for. I think we just clicked over 1,700 here a few days ago, so certainly appreciate you guys for that. Appreciate all the likes, the comments, all that good stuff that just feeds the algorithm for these videos. But obviously, I don't want to take away from the schemes here for too long, so let's just send it right back out onto the field. And I do kind of want to show you our other one right now as well. It's going to be called Thunder Smoke, and this is going to be our man version, and you kind of see now Wilson and Cashman are blitzing as opposed to Martellus and Cashman. And here you can see when I press, the hope is that Martellus, like in some of these formations, he would actually bump back in, so it's a little bit, looks the same as what it was before, but that's okay. I mean, we can always move him back in or just leave him. It doesn't really matter. But the setup is going to be the same. We're going to go to the Hammer Blast here, or Thunder Smoke. I don't know why I think it's a Hammer Blitz, but we're going to just call this play, and we're going to set up the exact same way. We can press if we would like to, which I don't mind to. I like to keep it all looking the same if we're going to be doing it. And then we're going to just pinch inside, slant inside of our defensive line, and then we can drop the other side of the guy here, the other defensive lineman, Van Ginkel, kind of a perfect guy for this, and we can drop him, and then you can see we're going to have him screaming through the B gap to the right side now. So you can imagine playing with kind of playing with the opponent's eyes. You can send the blitz off the left side, send it off the right side, drop into Tampa 2, drop into cover 6. You can kind of fill out your audibles from there, deciding on what coverages you prefer to play. Maybe you want to have a cover 4 in there that you can get to at any point in time, whatever the case may be. But having these 2 base blitzes is really going to be a nice foundation of just being able to send heat. And of course, like I said, we are sending 5, so it is a little bit, it isn't a crazy, we're only sending 3 guys or whatever the case may be. We are committing some guys to the blitz here, but whenever we can catch the opponent off guard, especially this first one, the Free Fire 3 blitz, I really like this one just because you get to keep the quarterback in the pocket. So just setting it up here, getting to my guy, getting him out in the zone. I just really like that you're able to keep the quarterback because he might think that he can get outside. And actually that time they do a pretty good job of, I mean, our guy kind of got picked up, so maybe having a safety in there would have helped in that scenario. But a ton of the times he's going to scrape over and going ahead and keep the quarterback inside the pocket. So just setting it up, I mean, one more time. And it's very easy to set up. Obviously, you could put this in a macro as well and just have it set up automatically for you, just LB or L1 and set it up. However you want to do it, however you prefer to do it. I do really like this setup. You can just see, man, I mean, we're going to come screaming through the B gap, and we're just coming at them from all different directions, from one way, from the other way, and then we can play coverage in behind that. So this is just a super simple little blitz, very, very easy to set up. That was kind of the whole goal. That's a goal with a lot of these defenses that I put out on the channel, just making it very, very easy, because you watch some of these videos, and they have you, I mean, now it's a little bit easier with the macros and stuff like that. You can set it up, but just setting it up on the fly, very, very easy to get to. Able to switch between all of your coverages, make it look very similar. You can see we're in Tampa 2, we go to our blitz, we go to cover 6. It all kind of looks very similar in there. I mean, you can always put your safeties at your show cover 2 shell and whatnot to make it look very much the same. But just having it all look the same, being able to send a blitz off both sides, I really, really like that. So let me know what you guys thought of this one. Not the most powerful blitz in the world. Like I said, we're still sending 5, we're not sending 4, we're sending 3, something crazy like that. So still committing a lot of a lot of assets to the blitz game, but I think it's pretty good. Little bit of versatility and kind of play with it. And like I said, very easy to set up. That's kind of the whole goal behind the defense. I don't like to do a whole lot of adjustments. The macros, of course, do make it a little bit easier this year, but little blitz I figured I'd share with you guys, kind of keeping quarterback in the pocket, especially that you can, going ahead and sub safeties in at the Cashman and Wilson spot, and obviously Martellus is already, like I said, safety. So very nice blitz scheme here for you guys. Left side, right side, a little bit of everything. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Hopefully this is something you can incorporate a little bit into your gameplay. Maybe you can play it like mid-down situations, 3rd and 8 plus, whatever the case may be, 2nd down, whenever you like to blitz. Maybe you can incorporate this a little bit, give your opponent a little bit different of a look. But let me know what you want to see in the comment section below, playbook-wise, formation-wise, whatever the case may be. And yeah, appreciate you guys as always. I think that's pretty much all the talking I need to do here at the end. I do appreciate you guys if you do decide to subscribe. We are trying to reach this goal to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're just getting into new Madden, so we're trying to in a good direction there. But as always, appreciate you guys, and with that, hope to catch you in the next one. Later!